Welcome, beautiful souls, to this sacred space. I feel your presence, your yearning, and the profound wisdom that has guided you to this very moment. If you've been feeling stuck, as if an invisible weight is holding you back from your true spiritual potential, then I have a message for you directly from the heart of divine wisdom. Today, right now, we are going to dismantle that spiritual block. It ends now. And I'm not just saying that. I'm going to show you how. This isn't about just talking, it's about a direct, immediate, and profound shift that will ripple through every aspect of your being. So, settle in, open your heart, because what we're about to uncover together will change everything. This is a revelation that your soul has been waiting for. For too long, many of us have carried a burden we didn't even understand. It's like walking through life with an invisible tether, feeling the pull, the resistance, but never quite knowing what's holding us back. You might feel a deep spiritual longing, a desire to connect more deeply with the divine, to understand your purpose, or to experience true joy and abundance, yet you find yourself hitting a wall. Perhaps you pray, you meditate, you seek, but still, that sense of stagnation persists. That frustration, that quiet despair, I understand it. I've witnessed countless souls navigate this very terrain, and I'm here to tell you, with absolute certainty, that it is not your destiny to remain there. This moment marks a turning point. Many of you, I know, are deeply sensitive, highly intuitive beings. You feel the energies of the world, the whispers of the universe, and sometimes, those very sensitivities can make you prone to absorbing energies that are not your own, creating what we perceive as blocks. You might be a light worker, an empath, a starseed, or simply a soul on a profound journey of awakening, and because of your unique frequency, these blocks can feel intensely personal, even insurmountable. But that's simply not true. These blocks are not a judgment against you, they are not a sign of spiritual failure. They are simply energies that have accumulated, like dust on a magnificent mirror, obscuring the radiant light that you are. My promise to you today is that we will wipe that dust away. We will restore the clarity. We will unveil the pure, unadulterated divine essence within you. The first thing we need to understand is what these spiritual blocks truly are. They aren't some mystical curse or a punishment from the heavens. Think of them as energetic congestion. Imagine your spiritual self, your higher self, your divine connection, as a magnificent river flowing freely. This river carries divine love, wisdom, abundance, healing, and joy. But along its course, through life's experiences, through limiting beliefs we absorb, through unhealed wounds, through fears, through patterns inherited from our ancestors, and even through collective consciousness, debris begins to accumulate. Stones, branches, silt. Each piece of debris, no matter how small, slightly impedes the flow. Over time, these pieces gather, consolidate, and eventually, the once free-flowing river becomes a sluggish stream, or even a stagnant pool. That's your spiritual block. It's not stopping the river entirely, it's just making its journey incredibly difficult and slow. The most common spiritual blocks fall into a few key categories, and as I speak about them, I want you to feel which one resonates most deeply with you. This isn't about blaming yourself, it's about gaining clarity, because awareness is the first step to liberation. The first category is the block of unworthiness. This is perhaps the most insidious, the most pervasive. It whispers to you that you are not good enough, not spiritual enough, not deserving enough of divine love, abundance, or happiness. It tells you that you must earn your worth, constantly strive, prove yourself. This block often stems from childhood experiences, societal conditioning, or religious dogma that instilled a sense of inherent sin or inadequacy. It makes you feel like you're perpetually trying to reach a finish line that keeps moving further away. Then there's the block of unforgiveness. This can be unforgiveness towards yourself, for past mistakes, for perceived failures, for not living up to an imagined ideal. Or it can be unforgiveness towards others, holding on to old hurts, resentments, grievances, allowing them to fester and poison your energetic field. Unforgiveness is like carrying a heavy rock in your backpack, constantly weighing you down, making every step of your spiritual journey arduous. It binds you to the past, preventing you from fully embracing the present and moving towards a liberated future. You cannot ascend while clinging to the chains of resentment. Another powerful block is the block of fear. Fear of success, fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of the unknown, fear of your own power. This block manifests as hesitation, procrastination, self-sabotage. It keeps you playing small, keeps you from taking the inspired actions your soul is calling you to take. It convinces you that safety lies in staying within your comfort zone, even when that zone feels constricted and suffocating. This fear often cloaks itself as prudence or realism, but in truth, it's a powerful barrier to your spiritual expansion. Your soul knows no fear, it knows only expansion. And let's not forget the block of attachment. This isn't about loving things or people, but about holding onto them with such a tight grip that you prevent new blessings from entering your life. Attachment to outcomes, to specific people, to old identities, to material possessions, to perceived safety. When we are overly attached, we resist the natural flow of life, the cycles of letting go and receiving. True spiritual freedom comes from an understanding that everything is temporary, everything is in motion, and that true security lies not in external things, but in your unshakable connection to the divine. This block tells you that without this or that, you are incomplete, and that is a profound lie. Now, you might be thinking, yes, I recognize myself in some of these. But how did Ariel reveal this to me? How do I actually remove them? This is where the revelation becomes powerful. Ariel, the archangel of light and wisdom, stands ready to illuminate these hidden pathways within you. His energy is like a cosmic flashlight, designed to bring clarity to confusion and insight to obscurity. The revelation, the core understanding, is this: your blocks are not part of you. They are simply energetic patterns that you have adopted or allowed to accumulate. And because they are not intrinsically you, they can be released. Many believe that spiritual healing is a long, arduous process, requiring years of therapy or intensive spiritual practice. While growth is indeed a journey, the release of a block can be instantaneous. It's a moment of decision, a moment of profound understanding, and a moment of calling upon divine assistance. Ariel's energy empowers you to see the illusion of the block, to understand its true nature, and to consciously choose to let it go. It's not about forcing it away, it's about dissolving it with the light of truth. Let's dive into practical, tangible ways to begin this dissolution, right here, right now. The first key, the absolutely foundational step, is acknowledgement and acceptance. You cannot heal what you do not acknowledge. So, take a deep breath with me. And as you exhale, acknowledge whatever block you felt resonate most strongly within you. Perhaps it's that nagging feeling of unworthiness, or the heavy weight of an old resentment. Say it to yourself, silently or aloud: I acknowledge the block of unworthiness, unforgiveness, fear, attachment within me. This isn't about judgment, it's about seeing it for what it is. And then, accept that it is there, not as a permanent fixture, but as an experience you are currently having. This acceptance creates a space for change. It's like turning on the light in a dark room. You can finally see what needs to be moved. Once you've acknowledged and accepted, the next step, empowered by Ariel's light, is intentional detachment. This is crucial. We often cling to our blocks, even unconsciously, because they've become familiar. They've become part of our narrative, part of how we define ourselves. But remember, they are not you. So, here's an exercise. I want you to visualize that block, whatever it is, outside of you. Perhaps it's a dark cloud, a heavy chain, a sticky web. See it there, clearly. Now, with deep intention, consciously sever your energetic connection to it. Imagine a cord of light connecting you to it, and gently, but firmly, cut that cord. Say, I am not this block. This block is not me. I release all energetic attachment to, in name of block, now. Feel the sensation of that separation. It might be subtle at first, but with practice, it becomes palpable. This takes us to the third powerful step, reframing and reprogramming. Your spiritual blocks are often rooted in deep-seated beliefs. The belief of unworthiness, for example, might sound like I am not good enough. The belief of fear might be it's not safe to shine. To dismantle the block, you must replace that old programming with new, empowering truths. This is where Ariel's wisdom shines brightest, illuminating the truths of your divine nature. Instead of I am not good enough, you declare, I am inherently worthy of all divine blessings. Instead of it's not safe to shine, you affirm, I am safe to express my divine light fully and joyously. This isn't just positive thinking, it's about conscious creation. Your words, your thoughts, and your intentions are powerful creative forces. When you consistently feed your mind and spirit with these divine truths, you literally reprogram your subconscious mind. It's like planting new, vibrant seeds in fertile ground, replacing the old, thorny weeds. Do this daily. Write these affirmations down. Speak them aloud. Feel them in your heart. The more you immerse yourself in these truths, the more the old, false beliefs that underpinned your blocks will simply wither and dissolve. And speaking of immersion, here's a crucial aspect, the power of vibrational alignment. Spiritual blocks thrive in lower vibrational frequencies, fear, anger, resentment, shame. To truly end these blocks, you must consciously raise your vibration. How do you do that? Through practices that bring you joy, gratitude, love, and peace. Spend time in nature. Listen to uplifting music. Practice deep, conscious breathing. Engage in acts of kindness. Cultivate gratitude for everything in your life, no matter how small. When you are in a state of high vibration, the blocks simply cannot survive. They are foreign to that energy, and they naturally begin to dissipate, much like darkness flees when light enters a room. Let me tell you a story. I once encountered a woman, Sarah, who felt profoundly stuck. She was a talented artist, but for years, she couldn't create. Every time she sat before a canvas, a wave of self-doubt and fear would wash over her. She felt a block that prevented her from expressing her true gift. She had tried everything, workshops, therapy, even giving up art for a while. But the block remained. As we spoke, Ariel's light revealed that her block wasn't about her art at all. It was a deeply ingrained pattern of unforgiveness towards her father, who had once dismissed her artistic dreams as frivolous. This unforgiveness, though seemingly unrelated, had created an energetic chokehold around her creative expression. I guided Sarah through the process of acknowledgement, of visualizing that resentment as a heavy anchor, and then, with divine assistance, consciously releasing it. It wasn't about condoning her father's actions, but about freeing herself from the burden of carrying that old wound. We then worked on reframing her identity, from the artist who was hurt to the divine creator, expressing boundless beauty. Within weeks, Sarah not only began painting again, but her art was infused with a vibrant new energy she hadn't experienced before. Her spiritual block, once seemingly insurmountable, had dissolved because she understood its true nature and consciously chose to release it. Her story isn't unique, it's a testament to the power available to all of us. This leads me to another critical point in this revelation: the importance of consistent spiritual practice. Ending a spiritual block is often a powerful, singular event of release, but maintaining that freedom requires ongoing commitment. Think of it like physical hygiene. You don't just shower once and expect to be clean forever. You must continue to cleanse yourself. Spiritually, this means daily connection. Meditation, prayer, journaling, spending time in quiet contemplation, connecting with nature, reading sacred texts. Choose practices that resonate with your soul and commit to them. These practices are your energetic hygiene, your way of regularly clearing any new debris that might try to accumulate, and reinforcing your high vibrational state. And this brings me to a crucial call to action, something that will help you solidify this shift. I want you to pause right now. Take a deep breath. And in the comments below, tell me where you are watching from and if this message is resonating deeply within your heart. Share one insight, one feeling, one realization you are having right now. Your sharing not only strengthens your own intention but also creates a powerful collective energy field, reminding all of us that we are not alone on this journey. This interaction helps me understand our beautiful spiritual family better and allows me to create even more transformative content for you. So please, share your heart with us. Now, let's talk about the divine assistance that is always available to you. You are never alone in this process. Iriel's light is just one of many divine resources. You have your spirit guides, your ancestors of light, and the entire angelic realm at your disposal. They are not distant, unreachable beings, they are here, eager to assist you, waiting for your invitation. When you consciously choose to release a block, you are sending a signal to the universe, and all of creation mobilizes to support your intention. Call upon them. Ask for guidance, for strength, for clarity. Say, Archangel Uriel, I invite your light and wisdom to illuminate any remaining blockages within me and to assist me in their complete and permanent release. You would be amazed at the power that is instantly activated when you make such a sincere request. Sometimes, a block might be so deeply ingrained, so ancient, that it feels like it has a life of its own. In these cases, it's often tied to ancestral patterns or karmic imprints. These aren't curses, but simply energetic agreements or unresolved issues that have been passed down through your lineage. The beautiful truth is that when you choose to heal, you are not just healing yourself, you are healing your entire ancestral line, both past and future. You become the pattern interrupter, the one who breaks the cycle. This knowledge gives your healing an even grander purpose, elevating it beyond the personal to the cosmic. To address these deeper patterns, visualization is incredibly powerful. Imagine yourself standing in a brilliant column of Uriel's golden-orange light. This light is pure wisdom, clarity, and transformation. Now, visualize your ancestors standing behind you, extending back through generations. See any ancestral blocks, perhaps patterns of lack, or fear of speaking one's truth, or chronic illness, as energetic threads connecting you to them. In this light, declare your intention to release these threads, to return them to divine light for healing. Feel the threads dissolving, not severing your connection to your ancestors' love, but freeing you from their burdens. You are honoring them by choosing a higher path for yourself and for them. This act is profoundly liberating, not just for you, but for the entire lineage. Remember, your potential is far greater than you can possibly imagine. You were not created to be small, to be limited, to be stuck. You were created for expansion, for joy, for purpose, for divine expression. Your spiritual journey is meant to be one of unfolding beauty, not constant struggle. Every time you release a block, you are not just removing something, you are revealing more of the magnificent, authentic you that has always been there, waiting to shine. This isn't about becoming someone else, it's about remembering who you truly are. The biggest lie a spiritual block tells you is that it's permanent. It is not. The second biggest lie is that you are alone in facing it. You are not. And the third lie is that you lack the power to overcome it. You absolutely do possess that power. It's inherent within you. This revelation is simply reminding you of the truth that has always resided in your sacred heart. The power of Uriel's light simply acts as a catalyst, an amplifier, for the power that is already yours. Now, as we move towards the culmination of this powerful session, I want to leave you with one final, potent truth that will anchor this transformation within you. Every challenge, every perceived block, every moment of stagnation is an invitation for deeper growth, for greater self-discovery, and for an even more profound connection to the divine. It is not a sign that you are failing, it is a sign that you are evolving. Embrace these moments as opportunities, not as obstacles. See them as divine nudges, guiding you to shed what no longer serves you, so you can step into the grander vision your soul holds for you. Your story does not end with struggle. Your story is one of triumph, of unwavering light, of profound purpose. The best of you is not only yet to come, it is already unfolding right now. You are a masterpiece in progress, divinely guided and infinitely loved. You have everything you need within you to navigate this beautiful journey called life, and to overcome any perceived barrier that stands in your way. Take a deep breath and truly feel that truth in your heart. You are ready. Now, let us seal this transformation with a powerful prayer, calling upon the divine wisdom and light to complete this process of liberation. I invite you to close your eyes, place your hand over your heart, and allow these words to resonate deep within your being. Oh, divine source of all that is, Most High God, and beloved Archangel Uriel, we gather here in humble gratitude and fervent intention. We thank you for the wisdom revealed, for the clarity bestowed, and for the unwavering light that guides us. We come before you now, consciously releasing any and all spiritual blocks that have held us in stagnation, fear, unworthiness, unforgiveness, or attachment. We acknowledge these patterns, not as part of our essence, but as temporary energies we are ready to transcend. By your divine grace and Uriel's radiant light, we sever all cords of attachment to these blocks. We declare our freedom from the illusion of limitation. We release the burdens of the past, the anxieties of the future, and any programming that diminishes our truth. We invite your purifying fire, Uriel, to dissolve any lingering shadows, any dense energies, any resistance to our highest good. Cleanse our energy fields, illuminate our pathways, and restore us to our original, pristine state of divine connection and joyous flow. We affirm our inherent worthiness, our boundless potential, and our sacred purpose. We declare ourselves open and receptive to all the blessings of the universe, abundant love, radiant health, profound wisdom, limitless joy, and divine prosperity in every form. Guide us, Heavenly Father, with your unwavering love. Strengthen us, Holy Spirit, with your divine power. And illuminate us, Archangel Uriel, with your piercing truth. May our hearts be open channels for your divine will, our minds clear vessels for your wisdom, and our lives living testaments to your transforming grace. We ask for protection from all energies that do not serve our highest good. Shield us, surround us, and fill us with your impenetrable light. We choose to walk forward in courage, in faith, and in the knowing that we are always supported, always loved, and always guided. Thank you, Source, for this profound liberation. Thank you, Uriel, for your revelation. We seal this prayer with faith, with gratitude, and with the deepest intention. And so it is. Amen. What a powerful moment, my friends. This is not just the end of a video, it's the beginning of a magnificent new chapter for you. Remember what we've discussed today. Carry these truths in your heart. You are a being of immense light, and that light is now shining brighter than ever before. Before you go, if this message resonated, if you felt that shift, please make sure you subscribe to this channel and hit that notification bell. This is our community, our sacred space, and by subscribing, you ensure you don't miss out on future revelations and empowerments that are designed to elevate your journey. Also, I highly recommend watching my video on how to activate your intuition, Uriel's Guide to Inner Wisdom next. It's the perfect companion to what we've discussed today, helping you maintain this clarity and connection. And don't forget to share your insights in the comments. Your light inspires us all. Go forth, dear ones, with confidence, with clarity, and with a joyful knowing that your spiritual block has ended now. The path ahead is open, radiant, and filled with infinite possibilities. I send you so much love and light until we meet again.